Yo, 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 what up, everybody? I'm your boy, Bedstuy. To my right, Jacket. To my left, Risky B. And welcome to episode 15 of the 2 to 1 show. We got a very, very good show for you guys today, man. Not every show is good, but this one is gonna be particularly good. We're getting into a lot of serious topics this episode. But like we started last episode, man, I just want to know, man, how was your guys' week, man? Let's start with check-in this week.
Pretty simple. Nothing really major. My daughter's birthday was Saturday. Actually,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Liza turned 11. So I'm gonna tell you one thing. I realized that I am a fat bastard and I shouldn't be trying to do what kids do. So we went to Sky Zone.
Okay.
And Sky Zone, if you guys don't know, is a place with like a shitload of trampolines.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided that I thought I was gonna be dunking basketballs and climbing walls and try to do some Ninja Warrior shit, and it was an epic fail. I will try to get the footage, and you guys can laugh at me. I'll put it on the bottom. I'll ask Risky B if he wants to upload it, so you can see the fat bastard in his
effect.
full effect.
Okay.
Yeah, but besides my back still killing me from Saturday, it was pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And shout out to my boy Crack, man. I love you, my best friend, man. You had to get your
Crack?
ass whooped. You had to get your ass whooped in fantasy baseball. You eliminated me last year in football. I had to get you in baseball. This guy right here, I'm probably gonna get out of here now because I play him next. He already did Stone Cold me once, so
He's trying to do the reverse psychology.
Yeah.
He has this philosophy that if he just says
That's what he
over and
preaches.
over, I'm gonna lose, that he's actually gonna win. So I actually think you're gonna beat me.
Yeah, there you go. See, now he's trying to use it against you. Yo, Risky, how was your week?
Risky, man, what's up?
It's pretty intense. Went to a couple places with the family. Not pretty much same shit as every day, man. You know, us New Yorkers, what we do is work. Maybe get one day out to have fun and shit. And nothing, man. This weekend I actually took it easy, bro. I stayed home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I actually was repainting, you know, our old studio.
Okay.
You know, just in case if
Laser lines, baby.
we have to go back. You never know. It's always good to have a plan B. But so far, you know, this plan B's been good. So, but that's about it, man. What's up for you? Cool?
Let's die. Anything?
Well,
Besides posting a million posts on Instagram, this guy's the Instagram real MVP.
Yeah, shout out to him, bro.
Yeah, shout out to
He's
him.
been on it.
And hard work pays off. Hopefully, you know, we have something special for you guys. You can see before the show. You probably saw it before we filming this. Bedstuy Lou actually got a A-list celebrity to actually like our pic, repost it, and then started following us. So you can probably tell you more about that.
Yo, shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. Thank you for
man.
that follow, man. Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoy the skit.
before we do get into that, I'm gonna talk about that later. Because I do want to talk about. Before my week was actually going all right. It was going pretty well. You know, I was very happy when Wednesday. I was extremely happy when I saw episode 14, which I think was our best episode yet.
I kind of agree with that. I could agree with it.
It was a very cool episode, very fun episode. So I was pretty much in good spirits that whole week. Then you know, Friday came out. I've been good this whole week, man. Aside from having a little, you know, little little medical setbacks here and there. A little medical setbacks here and there, man. I've been overall good, man. But I want to talk to you guys, and we're gonna get risky. Shut the music off. I ain't trying to act like Jack Ant right now, but I just I want to talk to you guys about something that happened to me this week Saturday while I was at my second job. Before I do start, I want to say that 2 to 1 is on record, not being on anybody's political side. I think we remain neutral on the political standpoint. This is our 15th episode, and we've been pretty freaking straightforward with you know, with everything. I even gone back and seen some of our episodes, and we actually defended some of Trump's policies. We defending, you know, a lot of things that people wouldn't think that we would defend. And I was on my lunch break, my second job. This is around 4 p.m. And I work by Trump Towers, all right? And there was a pro-Trump protest going on for they was protesting for CNN supporting Antifa. For those of you who don't know, Antifa is an extreme left. You know, we got the alt-right, which is like the extreme right.
Okay.
The extreme right means Republican group, and then there's Antifa, who is this extreme left group.
Yeah, it's like conservative and liberals, right? So right would
Pretty
be
much. So it's like extreme liberal.
okay.
Extreme as alt-right is extreme
right
conservative.
would be conservative and left
Okay.
would be discussion.
So to get back to the point, they was doing this protest, and you know, the first thing that came to me, we got this podcast going on and everything. I was like, yo, this would be great because we actually Risky's you guys are my witness. I sent the agenda early this week, and we was gonna speak about Trump's response on Puerto Rico. You know, his comments, which we're gonna get into later in the show. And I was like, oh, this would be excellent because we're gonna cover this on episode 15. You know, we're gonna be covering Trump, so this will be good for our audience. And at the same time, I was actually in agreement because I watch CNN sometimes, and CNN, yeah, they do be backing up this Antifa group. So to make a long story short, I started to record the protest that was going on. I wasn't hungry. It was 4 o'clock. I had a 30-minute lunch break. I was like, yo, let me do this, right? Shouts to Sky Pops. Sky Pops was one of the people who actually did get to view this. He's one of my witnesses. I think my Unique Liz 87, which is my wife, happened to also see this. But you know, anybody that would ask, they'd be like, oh, that's his wife. She's gonna say anything. So I didn't really feel that she was a good person to say that she also
Credible witness, right?
Yeah, credible witness. This is lack of a better word. All right, so let's get to it. During this protest, there was a man who was going in, and Sky Pops, I have put this on our 2-to-1 page. Follow us at 2-to-1_show. And Sky Pops actually confirmed. Sky Pops actually confirmed the post, and he happened to see that this man was screaming at this woman, and he was telling her that Puerto Ricans are not citizens. Puerto Ricans are not citizens. Your parents are not citizens. You're an immigrant. It was being real vile, real racist, real nasty. And yet, the first thing that came to me, in any situation, I would have jumped in there and gave my opinion. But the first thing that came to my head was, Lou, you are right in front of your job. Don't do it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to keep recording. I stood shut. God is my witness. I did not say not one word. All right. I don't want to make the whole show about this. I'm going to get a little quicker with the story. All right. This man later stopped talking to the woman. I continued to record the protest. Mind you, well, I'm going to tell you the events that happened. There was 2 NYPD cops looking at the whole ordeal that was going on. What I'm about to tell you, 2 cops saw this. 2 cops were looking at it. 2 African-American cops, by the way. So this guy comes up to me while I'm still recording. I got off of him because he got off the woman. I got off of him. I got the footage, whatever. And I started to record the protest, and this man comes up to me and literally I apologize, puts his phone this close to my face.
This is your phone, show me.
Okay. He goes just like this to me.
Oh,
alright?
wow.
Okay.
First thing that came to my head was, alright, one, the cops are looking. I'm good. The cops are looking. Lou, you've been in this before. I'm gonna get into it real quick. I've been arrested before for defending myself. There is no self-defense laws in New York City, by the way. So what these people are doing, they're antagonizing people of color. They're antagonizing brown, any person that's against their agenda. And you know what? You can't say that this is something that the media has fed to me. You can't. This is an experience that I went through. So ain't nobody feed me shit. All right? And I'm gonna put it out there. My mother's a Trump supporter. Y'all know that. Y'all have made fun of this several times on our show.
Yeah.
I know several people who are Trump supporters. I actually agree with some of Trump's economic policies. I don't agree with all his shit, obviously. I don't agree with the whole immigrant shit and everything. Exactly. I actually agree with some of his economic shit. So you can't say, oh, this is just another liberal motherfucker that's and I apologize for cursing and everything. You can't say that that's the case here. All right. This man, I told him, I said, very nicely, I said, sir, I started to record because I thought I was going live. By the way, the video did not upload because my cheap ass is out of gigabytes. And it was very poor quality. And when I went to go upload it, it said our Instagram refused to upload it because of the poor quality. All right, that's another story. So this man tells me, yo, he tells me, I tell him, sorry, let me tell you something. This is not a very smart move. I was like, you with your son. Mind you, he's with a little boy that's 7 years old. And if you looked at the clips that I put on our page, he's done this before. And he's with his son. All right?
You put the clips?
I'll put the clip up. I'm going to put it again. I'll put it on the story.
Have them here, Risky, too?
I'll send it. I'll send it
to me.
This is not the clip of the same day. This is of him harassing a woman. With his son.
Get this guy out of here. All right.
Okay? So, this fucking guy, when I told him this, the thing that set him off, I said, you with your son, set a good example for your son. He took my phone. He tossed it. Tossed my phone. I didn't tell you he didn't take my phone, threw it on the floor. He tossed it.
Oh,
Jacob DeGrom, my phone.
Oh man.
I told him, I said, yo, I'm gonna go get my phone. My phone is broken, son. And I apologize. I was very angry at the moment. Look, I mean, just talking about it, I'm shaking. I said, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of your son. Even though his son had nothing to do with it, and I kind of feel bad about it because his son was actually telling him, Dad, let's stop. Dad, let's stop. Dad, let's go home. All right. But at that time, I had lost it. That is when the NYPD decided to
Show their face.
and interfere.
Yeah, what they did. I'm curious
And
what they did.
I'm gonna tell you what they did. I was hyped. I was like, here they go. This guy just committed criminal mischief. This man called me a wetback. This man called me an immigrant. This man called me a spick right in front of the police. He took my phone. He threw it. That's criminal mischief, and that's harassment as a hate crime. I'm pretty much that. I'm pretty sure that was the case. So I immediately told the cops, I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna play their game. I told them I'm gonna press charges. Guess what they told me? Wait for this. Guess what they told me? Hey, this is the last thing I'm gonna say.
I couldn't. Get out. Go somewhere.
No. They told me, well, we're gonna give you we'll give you a summons if you decide to press charges for disturbing the peace and for disorderly conduct because I antagonized them for recording.
So let me get this straight.
And I told them, well, I'm well within my constitutional rights because they're in a public place, and they said, well, he's in his constitutional rights to tell you whatever it is he wants to say.
So let me get this straight, Rico. Let me know if I'm off beat. If you don't hear the same thing I'm hearing.
Okay.
So you went somewhere. The guy was protesting. You was giving your opinion as well.
Mm-hmm.
The guy
I
decided.
wasn't giving my opinion.
Oh.
I wasn't giving my opinion. No, I was getting footage for the show.
Okay, so you're getting footage. The guy decides to grab your phone, toss it, and when you went to report it to the police, they told
That
you
right there,
pretty
you
much
could have pressed charges.
that you were at fault. So you were at fault as much as him.
I antagonized the situation because I was recording, and I was recording his son. Yep.
I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody that just even raise their hand with even intentions, without 1 foot, just 1 foot, you're raising your arm.
And he put the
towards
phone
me.
in your face too, right?
That's already pressing charges.
He's invading your space.
Exactly.
That's not a crime though. So I didn't react.
Remember, you don't know why he had.
Maybe
what
react
was
is when
intention.
exactly
He could have hurt you.
Exactly, and
You
that's
don't
what
know
happened when I saw him approaching me the last time. I took my blazer off, and I was like, that's the first thing that came to my head. I was like, yo, I've seen the videos of Charlottesville. These dudes, some of them are fanatical to the point where they don't give a shit. They'll kill you. And I was like, hi, I ain't gonna let that happen to me neither. And when the cops saw me take my blazer off, and when they saw that the Puerto Rican and the Latino man was about to react, as a Latino always reacts, as somebody from the hood always reacts, which by the way, I put this on the page too. And you can go through the YouTube videos if you don't believe me. They're notorious for this. They will antagonize you, they'll nudge you, they'll do something like that, for you can hit them, and then everybody's gonna cry wolf. And then the narrative is against you. And unfortunately, the NYPD is on their side because the NYPD doesn't like to get recorded.
Unfortunately, that's just like
The sad part about it is, I usually like to play devil's advocate. I don't know how to look at it from a different view. I mean, it's a black cop, it's a white guy. He arrests a white guy. It's a lot of narratives that I don't like. And the fact of the matter is, you have the right to record and do whatever you like.
Of course.
And if the guy grabs your property or does anything of that sort, then you have a right to actually complain and make a now, you'd have been wrong if you would have punched the guy in the face.
Of course.
Or you would have been wrong if you would have grabbed his phone and tossed him.
Of course.
He would have went to jail.
I would have went to jail.
You would have went to jail.
I would have went to jail. And you know what? I'm currently in the spotlight.
There's no other way around it.
I'm currently, I just like Cat Williams said, I've never been to prison, thank God, by the grace of God, but I have been to jail plenty of times for fighting.
Yeah, I've been to a couple
And I've been through intensive anger management.
Like that.
I've been through intensive. I'm one of the people that went to anger management and actually took something out of it. And because the angers, I think all of us. I think the main thing in the hood is that we're very prideful people. That's part of our survival.
I don't even know if that's the hood. That just may be a cultural thing where we're very prideful. I mean, if you look at most of our episodes when we talk with our pride, we talk very matter-of-factly. So I don't know if that's necessarily the hood thing, but that's a fucked up situation. I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro. That's really foul.
So you know what's crazy? It's not even sorry that he went through that. It's sorry that in general this happens. Nowadays, 2018, it still happens.
That goes.
It's ridiculous.
That
bro.
goes. I wanted to ask since you
Fucking
fucking
nonsense.
say that.
I wish you would have told me you would say this. I probably should have put my
It's
Kaepernick
nonsense,
jersey
bro.
on. Because this is what he was talking about, the injustices that comes from policing and stuff like that. And I don't know if this was, I know you went through something, so I don't know if it's as profound as what he was complaining about. But this is all in the same ballpark, where these where the officers are supposed to be there for us to protect and serve. And they have their own agenda.
Protect and serve theirs.
They have their own agenda. So again,
Whatever they want to pick that.
again, I'm sorry, going through it.
Yeah, man. So, I goes to lead into that, man. I wanted to ask you guys a question. Is Trump racist, or does he get this from his supporters? Are his supporters messing it up for him?
Yeah, his supporters, man.
I think Trump is a businessman, and he's going to use any angle.
He's not a racist. He's just.
I don't know if he's a racist.
His supporters are racist, bro.
I don't know if he's
at least 70%. At least 70% of his supporters are racist, bro.
And then they're taking Latinos and black people that are supporters, and they're just like parading them out there, bro. And it's sad because
that's
you know what?
all contradiction. Because now you're telling me he has Spanish, supporters. He got black supporters, but then his support of him obviously, antagonizes Latinos. So does it make any sense? It doesn't make any sense.
That's you know what?
This is being conducted by hate. If you ask me, that's how I'm looking at it.
I'm gonna tell you, and a lot of people will be like, "Yo, how the fuck can a black person, can an African American, or can a Latino person get behind this, can support it?" And I'm gonna tell you what it is, and it's the same reason why. It's the same. No, not that. I'm saying Trump supporters. It's when Trump first announced, I was going for Trump because I like the idea of somebody that cannot be bought by the higher ups. We know, and it's proven that a lot of Kennedy was killed for this. There's a lot of hidden societies behind governments, behind this United States, behind everything. And since I don't want to know, since the 1900s, the beginning of the 1900s, the destruction of the United States has been in works for a very long time. So right now, they're taking over. I don't want to get into no conspiracy theories or nothing. So you see a person like Trump that cannot be bought. And this generation is growing up knowing this information.
I don't know if that's true, man.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what. There's no other reason for a Latino person or for an African American person to get behind Trump besides that. The stock market is going well. Tell me which one of us have stocks.
I don't. Again, I think Trump is a businessman. I think we should probably go to the next segment. But if I can give my 2 cents. I think that with Trump, he's an opportunist.
Exactly.
He saw an opportunity to become president, and he took it. And I believe he didn't take it serious until he finally saw, I could actually win this. Mm-hmm. And then he was looking at who's the most vulnerable right now. If you look at, Obama wasn't a great president, and people give him so much credit because, unfortunately, I believe because he was the first black president. At the same time, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Bush fucked up this country big time. And he got 2 terms, and he fucked this country up big time. And Obama had to fix it. But Obama had 2 terms to do it. I don't know if he,
it wasn't enough time.
So maybe that's the case. So I feel like, the people, specifically, you have these white people that have their own agendas, and they, you got this black guy there, and they have an opinion about him, and Trump ran off of that and fed off of that, and if you look at it, if you looked at the polls, they said a lot of people that voted for him were women, black women.
Yeah.
So that's how much they hated, so that means that says a lot about how they felt about the president prior to that. Mm-hmm. So, to answer your question, is he racist? I didn't think he was, but what he's doing now, it seems like it's racial. It seems like he's profiling and he's doing things a certain way. And even with the whole capital thing.
But I think he knows that in order to stay in power, in order to stay in power, that's the group that he has to
but you know what?
Which it does not make it right.
I'll give you guys a scenario. If I hate blacks and I hate Asians and let's say I hate everybody but Puerto Ricans, I hate Latinos too, I hate everybody. But I never once act racist with them. Mm-hmm. Never once. I never act derogatory to them. I never disrespect them. I'm very fair with them. But deep down in my heart, I hate them. Does that make me a racist? But I've never acted on it. So I hate them. I've never told them I hate them. But it's in me. All right.
So consciously.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if I'm not racist, but I use race to get me forward? What's the difference? Opportunist, but I'm still acting like a racist. So I think that's what Trump is now. I think Trump is acting like a racist, man. And unfortunately...
But he's been acting like that before he even got up there, bro.
But I don't know if that's true because you have people like...
running for this?
You have Mike Tyson,
but when he was running for presidency, that was the first thing that everybody said, watch this guy, he's not going to win. He's a racist. What happened?
But you have these famous people that are black that say he was not...
Because they have a following.
Yeah, but they said he was not like that prior to his presidency. So, I think we should probably get off the Trump thing. Again, man, I apologize for what happened to you. Mm-hmm. And if that happens to anybody else, you guys should probably report it. The more people report it, hopefully something gets
hopefully
done.
somebody gets,
But I don't
hears
know if
it,
it
the
will.
right person. But
I mean, yeah,
don't think
look, I just hope to God that I'm never in this situation again. I can't promise that I'm gonna react the way I reacted. Chances are, if I wasn't at work, I would have reacted differently. You know, at the end of the day, like, I've been through a lot of injustice in this city, and I think I'm upset at the dude who did it, but I'm more upset at the police because, you know, I've been in trouble plenty of times, and the judges always said, oh, you know, you should have called the police, you should have called the police. Well, this time I didn't have to call the police. The police was right there, and they didn't do nothing about it. But yeah, man, that's it. I just wanted to, you know, put y'all on to what happened. A lot of people were asking me on my personal page, so I figured I'd save it for the platform. But yeah, going forward, we're gonna talk about we're gonna stay on Donald Trump though. So you guys know it is almost the 1 year tomorrow, as Thursday, will be the 1 year anniversary of Hurricane Maria. All right.
Maria, she killed Puerto Rico.
1 year later, Donald Trump's comments. I'm gonna hope. I don't want to keep sounding risky to do things, but as a matter of fact, you don't have to. If you want to see what Donald Trump commented on Puerto Rico, you could go to our 2-to-1 page at 2-to-1_show. I posted that, and I posted the second episode that we spoke on that. So you could definitely check
I would
that
like to comment on that. We don't got to stay on it long. I think Risky probably knows a little bit more than me. Risky actually spoke to somebody from Puerto Rico in regards to it, so he probably has better information than I do. But they said over 3,000 people passed away, and they had that whole segment where they were putting the people's shoes in front of City Hall in Puerto Rico.
Yep.
And this guy has the audacity to say that that's bullshit. There was a hidden agenda with I believe, the Puerto Rico politicians, and actually there was no more than 20 people that died.
It's bullshit.
And
A lot
that's
of people
fucking
die.
terrible, man. You know,
A lot of people die. But it's all, like, you know what it is, because he's trying to still prove a point that they died off. They didn't die because of Maria, but obviously they fucking died because of that.
He said they added to old
stupid.
ages and all this shit. That's, whatever. I mean, Risky, maybe you could chime on a little bit of what you spoke to. You spoke to somebody a while back ago.
So, just reflecting, recapping on what I spoke to. This guy is, his name is Johnny Figueroa. He's a civil defense first responder, and actually I had a 20-minute conversation. So I'm just gonna pull out key points. And the first thing is, they were rushing everybody to know the count of death toll, whatever, and for them it wasn't a priority. The priority was to aid the island. So yes, there was ships, there was, Trump was sending supplies, but they weren't not coming out the boat. They were getting spoiled in the boat because they had the manpower.
That's why they showed. Does it have to do with the water that they showed recently?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All that stuff. Like they had, multiple. Remember, there was just no roads, multiple debris on the little roads. Which the problem was really is not where in the towns, where it was more. It was like in the campos, which is like the forests and stuff like that, where a lot of old school people still live.
Like the rural areas, right? The countryside.
Exactly. So the countryside, it's only like one road to get in to the whole town and one road to get out. Imagine that all full of debris, all that stuff with trees and shit. And then not to mention the light didn't even help. So moving forward, they aided the island. The island got, thank God, it's up to 95%, up and running, which is great. I actually was speaking to him last night. Next photo was letting us know that we were going to touch base on this topic again. So I wanted to refresh for myself. So I spoke to him, and he was like, that whole thing with Trump, he's saying that it was like 18, 20 people. It's completely, bullshit. He actually told me, I think it was 3,000 and change. The people that died.
I don't think that's around the official number.
Yeah, it's an official number. Yeah. They first said 4,000, but then they actually did the actual recount, like, looking up like birth certificates, everything, any records they could find. It's in the 3,000. So, but yeah, man, like everybody was trying to help the island, and everybody knows this. So everybody got involved. Matt Joe, J-Lo, et cetera, Daddy Yankee, but stuff. The reason why they were doing it because the actual stuff that Trump was sending wasn't getting moved because they didn't have no manpower. So that's why these people, obviously, thank God, beautiful celebrities, God bless them. People love them so much, so they follow them, so they help them. So let's help each other. So that was a beautiful movement about them, So, but going
So
back.
cut you off real quick. I think there was a article that just came out not that long ago that showed like literally like a half a mile of water
That's what I was brought up.
that didn't get delivered. or
Half
something.
a mile of
just-
water
I just
didn't get
alluded to that.
delivered.
I just alluded to that just now.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know, that right there is like, I mean, you gotta understand, man. Like, we're over here in New York, anywhere you at behind the TV, you're only getting notified by media. Like, at least I had the, you know, the opportunity. Trump is he's a dick, whatever, but he was trying to help the island. I'm not gonna lie on that. I have actually seen the record for myself. I spoke to him, actually I FaceTimed him through WhatsApp. And he
FaceTime,
was, you know,
Johnny, not Trump.
Johnny. Johnny Figueroa.
Insane.
I thought you FaceTime Trump.
So he was showing me, no, but he
Calm
was
down.
like getting, you know, his like, he's not supposed to, but he was showing me like the whole, you know, memorandum that they were following, the orders that he was getting from the superiors, and it was just pretty much, you know, the first thing was aid the coast. That was it. Look at that. That's the whole thing. That's the whole.
Well, the picture I have here, we'll post up. You guys can see
You
it.
know,
That's enough
This is
water.
thousands of
that's
water
enough,
all over.
That's enough water to give 4 bottles of water to
Exactly.
every Puerto Rican citizen.
exactly.
Which is nuts. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry
but
about
they didn't,
that.
like I said, they didn't have the manpower. And to be honest, you know, what happens when you think there's a chaos, there's a total chaos in your island or whatever, you're going to freak out. So what happens? You get vandalism. You get, you know, people that are not corrupted. Why? Because they have the term in their mind as human beings, survival of the fittest, which is every man for themselves. So that's one of the key factor also that people got to put in their mind, that they want to distribute this stuff, but they couldn't do it. And honestly, time was ticking. They wanted to get to those people first, and they were like living off of oxygen masks and all that stuff. Like, remember, a lot of people that died, most of those people, is because they didn't have the electricity to pump that air to keep them breathing. So they were living on those, you know, those oxygen bottles. What happens when that goes out? Asthma pump is not going to keep you going. So, you know, it's a whole bunch of stuff.
All I'm
you
saying
know?
is that if Trump is anything like his support base, then the actions of Puerto Rico would deliver. And
Yeah, I just don't want, honestly,
I'm just saying,
as
I'm
much
just
as
saying
people like. I
if he
keep
really
saying,
thinks
you know,
that Puerto Ricans are not citizens, then I'm pretty sure
Exactly.
deep down he felt, I'm giving these guys the best I can prove. They're lucky, and like that's pretty much what their support base. And like I said, I'm not going off of any news media, nothing. I'm going off by my own experience now, bro. And that's my new opinion on that. And it's messed up, bro. It's messed up. But good,
Well, I guess I don't know what to say. Risky pretty much said it all. So I guess we talk about something else. I'm tired of these somber topics, man.
No, but it's
Let's
good that we
go a little
actually,
more-
you know,
let's get into some
let our
jokes or
audience
something,
know,
man.
yeah.
I want to laugh already. This is fucking terrible.
Unfortunately, man, the world is not a joke right now, man.
Exactly. We're in.
And it's like, yo,
we
the
in
first
final
person,
hours.
the first person to make a sense of you, to make a joke out of everything is me, you know. And I don't know if it's because I've been sick. I've been under treatment. Which, by the way, pardon the sweat and everything. I know image is everything. I know y'all probably see me with just the dirty ass sweat rag and everything, but I'm actually on some heavy steroid treatment. And I just want to let y'all know that right now. But yeah, you know, anybody says that's not a crackhead or anything like that. but yeah, man, we all, you know what, you're right. We all gonna get off of this, man. We all gonna get
2 to 1 show, the 2 sober ones and the crackhead. Yeah, I like
Look at
that.
All right. No jokes like that. Come on.
Nah.
Get it together.
It's all love.
Let's
It's
do
all
it.
love. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into another somber topic. Eminem's career is not over.
Oh,
what? Clapping to Eminem's career being over.
What? Oh, man.
No, I'm not clapping for his career to be over. I'm clapping because my man got off the fucking seat and he's showing y'all little fucking rappers how to rap the right way.
Let's play
Play
that.
that
Fuck
kill shot.
outta here.
Eminem
Play
kill
that kill
shot.
shot
Can you play
real
that?
quick.
Come on, man.
Being
When you fuck with M, bro,
You really
son.
co-signing that?
I'm sorry, man.
You
don't fuck with
That's
M.
not
That's
M,
a-
bro. That is not. A matter of fact, that is M. That's not Marshall Mathers.
I'm telling you, man. You guys.
That's not Slim Shady.
I'm telling you right now, bro. You don't go.
You gotta fast
You
forward that a
don't
little, man.
you don't go against Sam, bro. Come on, bro. This guy's.
Turn that. Let's hear this.
This is
this.
fucking.
In the words of Risky B, E fuera.
Fuera for everybody. Let's go straight to the point.
I don't know. It's all right.
Come on,
It
bro.
don't sound like it.
Nah, man. He's doing his thing, bro. You gotta understand. Listen, let me get my 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Isn't he one of the greatest rappers, or if not the greatest ever to
He
do
is,
it?
man. I mean, the response is okay.
Eminem? Absolutely.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. So
100%.
what happens? What happens when you fuck with the greatest of all time? He's gonna chew you,
You really like? You think he killed this?
my friend. I don't know if you're following flow,
Hold
you're
on.
following beats,
Hold on.
but right here, I mean, it wasn't like the first one, but he went ham on this one.
This is
So this is
not.
better than MGK?
What? No. What?
MGK, the one MGK dissed him.
Of course he's better than MGK one.
I don't know if I can co-sign
Come
that,
on,
man.
bro. Yes, you can, bro.
I mean, I heard it more than once.
Don't be
It's
biased,
once.
please. Don't be
All
biased.
right.
Biased.
All right, we get it.
How am I being
You can
biased?
go with
I
it.
am
All right,
a
we get it, we
huge
get it.
Eminem fan. I'll show you my playlist right now. It consists of
All
nothing
right, bro.
but Eminem. However, this is not the response that I was expecting from the greatest of all time.
All right. All
But
right.
you know what? You gotta understand, man. He's
Risky.
not everything that somebody that you like is gonna drop everything that's fire. You gotta understand this, bro.
He has to.
Look at that video.
He has to.
Look at
that.
you
Is
saw
his
that-
track
you saw that video?
record.
You saw
That
that
is his
video?
track record.
You saw that video when everybody was like, even the greatest right now in this game right now, giving him fucking like, yo, you don't fuck with him. That's one rapper you don't fuck with, bro. And honestly, if he doesn't come back because he doesn't want to give this guy fame, I'm gonna tell you right now, that whole Sway interview
He should have
was
never just.
awesome,
He should
bro.
have not said nothing in return because now. If you look at all the reviews and you look what everybody's saying, even if it's
But
50
you don't
and
have to give
50,
a fuck about
even
this.
if it hold on, listen, even if it's 50 and 50 saying that, like 50% saying it was he beat him, 50% saying, even if it's a tie, that's a win to MGK.
It's not a win to MGK because right now, okay.
Well,
Tell me what he's doing
Jack,
now
what do
after
you
this.
think, man?
all right. I if you ask me what.
Who they're interviewing.
Which rap? I mean, they're never gonna interview MGK.
Exactly.
Eminem is such a much bigger
Exactly.
artist. You were going against a monster.
It don't matter, but you're still saying.
If you asked me what was a better song, what was the better diss track, man, I gotta go with the MGK, man.
I agree.
Eminem was.
I mean, there was bars. He said some stuff.
Eminem was good.
He
I
said-
heard it more than once. The first time I heard it, actually, the first time I heard it, I told Lou, I said, Lou, damn, I think Eminem fucked up. This is not good. I heard it a couple more times. My wifey, by the way, thinks that
Well,
shit is fire. And my
that shit is
man,
hard, bro.
my man Insane, he told me, yo, you think, why is he got killed? So the thing is that if you look
It
at
wasn't a kill track like you would say, but it was ill. The first one, well, obviously, is going to be best because obviously that's the first one. It's always, but you know what?
Takeover was the first one, and Eminem, I mean, Nas fucking
man.
killed him on either.
Nas, what are you talking about?
Nas killed Jay on either.
Oh, of course he. But then what happened? Jay came back and ate him.
Jay came back with the flutes, man.
Ate him a whole
A lot of
bunch
people
of
talk
times.
about that, man.
Yeah,
You know,
but there's a lot-
when the grass
Not-
is cut, the snakes show.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but Nas
on,
what Nas said, he said, yo, I was Scarface, Jay was Manolo. It hurt me when I had to kill him and his whole squad for Dolo. And that was after
Right,
all
but that was that.
That's
That was
all.
that. And what happened? Jay
That's
came
all.
back
So I
with
don't
what?
know. No,
The
that
whole
was that
Bible.
was the last thing that was said. What was that? I think it was called Last. What is this nigga? Nas, I forgot. One of Nas songs. But that's an OB. MGK don't have a foot to stand on, leg to stand
You
on.
heard that, right?
What? I don't have headphones on.
First Saturday.
Oh!
No, I didn't see that.
I think you did.
Nah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Don't break the streak,
Nah, I
bro.
understand.
Do not break the streak.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
We will reveal this again.
I
We'll
didn't
go
see
back
it.
and
Oh,
see this.
man.
But I hope you didn't break
I break the
streak,
streak.
man.
Rico was gonna get the
the fuck?
well, you said the Bugs Bunny gloves with the
Yeah, I
powder?
didn't see
He
you
wasn't
on
here. He
the-
wasn't
on the
here.
body.
He wasn't here. He wasn't here.
I did ask I was going to order
All right.
that
So
shit with baby
overall,
powder, slap baby powder over
with
it.
this battle, you got M.
Bro, I got M.
Don't be biased. You got M.
24/7/8. Of course I got M.
24/7/8.
What kind of question is that, Jack? What kind of question is that?
I'm giving a slight W to MGK.
Get the fuck
I
outta
wanna
here.
be
Yo,
on-
you
I want
know
to be
what?
on record saying that
Interview him. I'm not
MGK
speaking to Jack and the whole rest of the show. Fuck outta
MGK
here.
was the first person.
You
to
hear
give-
yourself, bro?
MGK was the first person to give Eminem a loss in a battle.
What?
Nah,
No.
He
Nah.
probably didn't win the war.
Oh,
He
no.
probably didn't win the war.
Okay.
But the first battle, I'll
Nah.
give it to MGK, man.
Listen, I look at 50 laws. Rick Ross got him. You know, that happens. These guys lose sometimes.
No.
Doesn't mean that
Sorry.
they're better. I don't think MGK
Sorry.
is better than Eminem,
Sorry.
but you know.
Roy Jones lost at one point in his career.
Roy Jones
Okay,
lost.
moving on to weather news.
After that, it
and,
was just downfall, and that's what I'm afraid
fuck
of,
outta
man.
here.
Nah,
Well,
Eminem's
that's
album is
fucking-
dope though. Eminem's album is dope. So you know, it's
You
not
guys
like
are
he's
fucking-
Let me ask you something. Who y'all think will give Eminem, aside from MGK, the best battle? My opinion, I think Joe Budden's actually gonna give him his run for his money.
I think Joe Budden will destroy him right now at this point. And he actually said, he said,
do you hear yourself?
He said Joe Budden on
Do you hear yourself?
We find out Rico got
Are you listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth?
Kiko House.
Do you fucking heard what you just said right now?
When
the guy clearly can't even make a fucking album and sell out.
Yeah,
Trash.
No.
Garbage.
Album and bars is two
yeah, but
different
we're
things,
not
bro.
asking that.
It don't
man.
matter, man. You heard what Joe Budden? I thought you was gonna say Jay-Z or something like Joe fucking Budden.
But Joe
motherfucking Budden.
But Joe Budden been doing this for years. That's what he does. He battle raps.
Like a preacher right now, bro.
Jadakiss will kill Eminem. Telling me Jadakiss won't kill Eminem right now?
Yeah.
What?
Jadakiss will not kill Eminem, bro.
Telling me Jadakiss won't smoke his boots right now.
You need to tell me.
Eminem right now, he won't smoke.
What are you talking about? The Jadakiss gonna smoke M?
If Jadakiss was to battle M right now, he would smoke M. I'm sorry, bro.
And moving on to more weather news
This
and
guy's crazy.
fucking
Yeah,
guys.
let's get over
crazy,
it.
bro.
He's,
Let's just
Alright,
shake the time.
Eminem and Drake are untouchable
annoying.
him.
I see.
Eminem and Drake
I'm
are
getting
untouchable
annoyed,
to
and
this
honestly,
guy.
I got.
Guys, let us know what you think, man.
He's
in the
gonna build another wall over here
comment
for
section,
Eminem. You
man.
guys want
no,
Drake
I'm not
this?
building no
Eminem
wall.
right there, another wall. Jesus Christ.
No, only,
This guy's gonna have his
only
own.
Drake honors.
He's gonna have his own little cubicle when it's over, man. It's gonna be Drake, Eminem. Who else?
Yeah, bro.
who
Eminem
else?
is the
Who
greatest
else?
of all time. Bro.
Consuela
Sorry.
and Mango Flow.
They go flow. They go flow.
Fuck that.
We see they got that. Show up, motherfuckers.
Moving on, guys. We're gonna move on, man. So, as you guys see, it's 2-1 on Kill Shot, man. Real quick, man. We're gonna also stick with Eminem, man. As you guys know, he had an interview with Sway.
That was
This
an
was
awesome
called
interview.
the Kamikaze interview. He got into a lot of things, man. He on the 2-1 page, you can see he clarified what everybody was trying to. I guess everybody was trying to antagonize a battle between him and Drake, and he clarified and he said that Drake was not his target. Drake, he's actually in very good spirits with Drake because of what he did for his daughter, blah blah.
It was a cop out. Listen,
I was saying, yo, you took the
listen,
words
listen.
out of my
He may have not
mouth,
dissed Drake.
bro.
He may have not dissed Drake, right? He
You
may
took
have
the words
let's
out
say he
of
did
my mouth.
not diss Drake. Let's say he didn't diss Drake. Let's say he did not diss him. He was. I'm sorry, Ed, man. Don't hate me if you ever see this. I am
I'm
really a
building a
fan.
household as well.
But you're. That was kind of a dick ride of an interview. He said, you know, I never ghostwrite for anybody, and I have a problem, but you know, I don't have a problem with people ghostwriting. Yo, like, pick a side, man. There's no fucking gray area. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it, but I don't have a problem with it. I hate that shit, man. Yo, at the end of the day, you come from the old school, right? And you can rap. The only reason why I would give a person like Drake a pass for ghostwriting, because Drake is super nice. Like, Drake has already shown that he gets busy.
Yeah.
A person like Kanye
You know what? You're missing the
shows he
point.
gets busy.
You know what point
so,
you're
if, so if somebody hits him up with a reference track, remember, right now, Drake is a movement, so it's not like he's rapping to try to prove himself anymore. That shit is already done. So he's just making great music. So they come in with this idea, he does it, he'll get a pass. Now, if you're trying to be upcoming in rap, man, and you can't rap.
That's the point, Jekin. This is the point that you are missing. You're throwing valuable points, but the main one you're missing. What is Drake?
He's an artist.
He's the artist of
Yeah.
our time.
Yes.
When M was speaking about that, he wasn't talking about ghostwriting for bars, bro. He's talking about ghostwriting for music, hit records, paying the bills, celebrity, image, spotlight. That's what he's talking about. He's not talking about ghostwriting for bars. That's what I'm saying. Listen exactly in the interview. Pay attention, man.
I've never seen Risky
Please.
with so much energy.
Risky, I got a
Eminem and Drake, yo,
I'm
I
quiet this one.
love it.
I'm quiet this one.
I love
But
it.
when you don't have your solid
Risky.
points against me, bro,
I love
you're
it.
gonna get this.
Eminem and
I got a
Drake,
question
yo.
for you. I got a
Eminem
question
and
for you.
Drake, yo.
Hold on. I got a question for Risky. Risky,
That shit is all out of bounds.
if he would have been talking about Drake and a battle would ensue, who would you pick? Eminem
What
or
side
Drake?
you got? Ooh, what side you got first?
Eminem or Drake?
Who you got?
If he was
Who
talking
you got?
about
My
Drake,
babies, son.
Ah! But he called Eminem the GOAT. Yeah.
No, he is the GOAT.
So he's the GOAT on top of the Drake
But
wall?
you know what? He's got look.
He's the GOAT on top
Okay,
of Drake
watch-
wall? You're going to push the GOAT off
Wait,
the wall?
now let me
Humpty
say this.
Dumpty?
Watch this. Watch. All right, talking about father and son, Eminem and Drake. That's it, bro.
But the
That's
son is going to beat the
fucking
father. Oh, my God.
Let's go.
you compare Eminem to I can't compare Eminem to Drake.
I don't know.
Let's go, baby.
Link up TV.
Link Corp TV.
So that's it, man. So yeah, no.
And when you're gonna put your fucking points, make sure you get all your points straight without skipping points.
What other points?
Mister.
What other points?
I don't know, but when it comes to
In
Eminem
that
Drake,
kamikaze.
I gotta come more prepared again.
You gotta be careful.
But
what
in
you
that
say.
interview, he
I'm gonna tell you my top three. Eminem, Drake, and Jay-Z. Remember, those who can't.
3 grades. So about 3
really-
grades.
You gotta watch what you talk about. Them around me.
Biggie,
That's
Jay-Z,
it.
and Nas. Nah, I just said that because it sounds cool
come
for
on,
our
come
generation.
Let's go. Come on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't even know who my top 3 is. You guys named some great players, people. But in the interview, he talked about a lot of things. He discussed why he got involved with MGK. He talked about the Slaughterhouse thing. The Slaughterhouse thing, though, I think he, on a low, like subconsciously or subliminally, that's the word I'm looking for. Subliminally, I think he agreed with Joe Budden that he couldn't help them out, and it fucked with his head.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I got valuable because I know Joel Ortiz.
Yeah,
My
I know.
cousin, shout out to
actually,
my cousin,
actually
Didi,
know
the
Joe
barber,
Ortiz.
famous barbershop. He cuts his
Yeah,
hair personally.
I've talked to Joe Ortiz a couple times too.
My cousin always told me, bro, they always grind. But remember, it's a process, so you can't just expect to. Remember, these guys are fucking writers, bro. These guys are writers, but they all have 3 fucking massive opinions. These guys, like, you might like a fucking beat, Royce won't like it, Joe won't like it, and then what happens? They keep stalling.
But I have. See,
That's the
we're
problem.
talking about
when you're doing
preparation.
something.
We're talking preparation. I got something to go against you now with that.
But the group, so everything, all that stolen. Every time when I used to he used to get a cut and he had to fly out to Detroit or whatever. When I used to see Joel Ortiz, and what happened? And I used to say, they doing songs, but they're always debating and they're always coming back and they don't. So that's why shit gets prolonged.
Nah, but listen,
I'm telling you, bro.
It's just like us. It's just like us when we argue about
That's
everything.
exactly, bro.
But the thing is that with that situation, I'm gonna tell you why. That what you're saying, I don't agree with. I'm gonna tell you why. They had an album before Shady Records, and the shit was dope. So when
For
you get,
but they do no fucking numbers. They do nothing. Nobody.
No,
They didn't
but
even
it's
get the love.
It's
Bro.
a respected album in hip hop.
It doesn't matter.
So
not really.
Hell yeah, you crazy? That first album is outrageous, my man. The Slaughterhouse first album is crazy.
Slaughterhouse
Really
first
good.
So why?
First,
So what? M was lying in that.
No, but that wasn't their first album. The album they dropped with M was the second album. Their first album they dropped solo, it was independent. So you get 4 guys.
It's a mixtape, bro.
Nah, so actually, go on iTunes. Their first album's on iTunes.
Okay.
It's an album. So they drop the album, then they go to Shady Records with the idea, and I understand I would understand that they didn't need Eminem because they were already touring, they were doing whatever. What they wanted to be, they wanted to be mainstream. So we get with M co-signed us, M do this, and he didn't do that. And I get it. Eminem is a movement just like Drake. Everybody that's under Drake, right? The Weeknd is under Drake.
Yeah, but M used to shout out them out.
Yeah, but shout out them. I know, but shout out them.
But then the fucking Joe Budden to do what he did, bro.
Bro, you don't need to shout me out if I already have a backing. They already have backings. They don't need to shout out. They need you to take them with, do things with them, and he never did that. So I understand why Joseph said.
But you don't know what happened behind walls. You don't know. But there was tension.
But I'm saying.
It's like right now, I signed all 3 of us. I'm fucking M. And y'all giving me fucking headaches every time we meet. There's always an argument to get something done. Fuck out of here. Who wants to
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm basing my opinion based on what he said and what Joe Budden said.
And I got my own career to worry about. And you're not appreciating everything I'm fucking doing so far. So you know what? It's
but he didn't do
Fuck
nothing
yeah.
though. That's what Joe, he didn't.
But you don't know that. That's what they say. You don't know that. Nobody knows really what the fuck happened behind that studio. Nobody. Jack, and I'm sorry. I've been in the music game for a while, son. And everything that you say, peaches and cream on YouTube or whatever the fuck, it's never like that. It's never like that.
No,
They're always gonna promote good.
You know what?
They have to.
And I'm gonna definitely disagree because when
disagree
Eminem got 50,
that's not what it is. Facts.
he was on everything that 50 had. He ran that.
But you can't compare 50. I'm sorry, you can't compare that
But
situation.
Slaughterhouse was
No,
on
you
fire.
cannot
Never
compare,
gave
bro.
them the
You can't
chance,
compare.
But Slaughterhouse was on
It
fire.
was never gonna be
He
like
never
that
gave them
already.
the chance that
He
he
never
gave
gave
50.
them. They was on
It
fire.
don't matter.
He-
It don't matter. It's
Bro.
never was gonna get the chance.
Bro.
50 already was a fucking
All right.
diamond move, and
So you
of
know-
course G-Unit was
but
gonna be successful.
Listen, forget about Eminem. Let's look at other people that look out for people. What about fucking Rick Ross? Every time Rick Ross can sign somebody, he's with them everywhere. They're on his shows. He's on his stuff. He
They
fucking
don't
goes-
grind. They're
That's
not
the
gonna be
boss.
up there. That's
No,
what
but
happened.
they do grind. The thing is that the difference between somebody signing to a big name, like when you get these like Meek Mill's Meek Mill's unknown, right? Wale is probably a little bit known and gets signed to Rick Ross. Now Rick Ross is pushing them to make them explode. These guys already had a name. So what they wanted was, I got a name already. Now I need you to take me to your level. Like, we already have our fans, Rico. I got my fans. I got my.
And what happened with them? They flopped.
But this is what I'm saying.
That Wale album, garbage.
Nah, but Wale's still good with Rick Ross.
Hey, exactly. He's the only one that actually really did good.
Bro, Eminem, that album flopped and Eminem forgot about them, bro. Once that album went to the shit, to the crapper, you never heard about them anymore, Papa.
They fucking been recording an album for 2 fucking years at that
But
time, and it never got released,
but
bro.
that's the new that album that went to the house. It didn't even sound like the original album. It sounded like
Exactly.
an Eminem.
That's why that shit was
Nah,
garbage.
but it
That's why it
sounded
wasn't
like
good.
an Eminem album with them rap. You
Know,
know,
I mean, he polished it. Eminem did some fucking beats in that shit too.
This is entertaining as fuck.
It's the fucking truth. Because you know what it is? He got some points, but I got some fucking inside points.
of course, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. We can agree
No.
to disagree, but I feel like if I have my own backing, right? It's just like this. How about this? And this is an analogy. I don't know if you're gonna get it, right? So, fucking Kevin Durant has an MVP on a good team. Everybody knows who he is. He's an all-star. I won a fucking championship. I'm gonna go with the team that gets the fucking championship. What does he do? Wins the fucking championship. So Slaughterhouse, they have their backing. They set up concerts. I was in Summer Jam. Everybody went crazy from this before they signed the Shady Records.
Okay, concerts. Okay, tell me what arenas.
But this is what I'm telling.
Okay.
There you go.
Tell
You
me.
asked your own fucking question.
Tell me.
That's what they wanted. That's why I'm gonna go with Eminem to go to arenas. He never took them anywhere. That's what they
Because
complained.
he didn't want to take the fucking risk. Inconsistency, bro.
How
Nah, but
inconsistency?
They were
in
all
defense
inconsistent,
of
bro.
Eminem, he barely does any tours himself.
Exactly.
I mean, he does any
But-
concerts himself.
Yeah, how many
But
ways
if
talk
I'm
about
going-
money?
if I'm going-
And if I know y'all inconsistent like that,
What do
bro.
you mean? They're very consistent.
They weren't, Josh. They were not.
They were
anyway.
super hot when he
They
signed
really
them.
They were-
Rico, they were
They were.
super hot when they signed. When
They
they
were,
signed.
all they was doing is going to the fucking studio. That's it. And then you know
No,
what?
Rico,
It'll
they
take them a fucking a month to make a fucking 8
Rico,
songs,
they
and
had-
then be like,
they
all
had-
right, we only use
They
it
had
one.
mixtapes.
When the fuck
they
are
had,
they gonna drop
they
an
had
album?
individual different things that they did individually, and then they had the Slaughterhouse thing. They were buzzing. Not to mention, Royce the 5'9" just had dropped that fucking Bad Meets Evil with Eminem. Them niggas did. Oop, there's the first edit. Shit, my bad. They was on fire, bro.
24. Damn.
Man, my fault.
Yeah, keep going.
I need the glove for my face. Yo, like, alright, we go back about it. I'm a Slaughterhouse fan. I don't want. I'm not trying to be biased. I love Eminem too, but I agree. If I already have a following, and Risky just kind of said it himself. If I'm going and I get all these concerts, but I don't get arenas, I want to go with the guys that getting me fucking arenas.
Exactly. But honestly, I'm not gonna get you. I'm not gonna spend. Let's say if I got $100. This is my last thing to say. I got $100, right? I want to take y'all to the movies, but it's gonna cost me $80, and it's gonna take me a year to get that $80 back. I'm gonna do that.
But that's the
Check
chance
it.
you take.
No.
as an
Check it.
executive.
No. All you have to say is yes or no.
I'm saying no. Of course not. No, I don't.
Exactly. That's This is the whole point because of the inconsistency, the work inconsistency.
I don't.
Check
They
it.
stay in the
You
studio.
You can stay in the studio all you want. You can make 1,000 songs and only fucking 20 are good. What the fuck is that? Check it. What the fuck is
I
that?
hear you, but we don't know if only 20 were good.
Exactly.
When
So
you base-
you don't know, I don't know, and the audience really don't know what really happened.
Could it be that Eminem has the ear for market and maybe
think-
they're good?
I
but he
think
didn't they
Eminem was
marketable?
really look,
I think Eminem said it best. He
He
said
got cold feet.
they were super lyrical.
He
He
got cold
thought they
feet.
were gonna explode.
and they did it. That's
He
what
said
happened.
they dropped the song with CeeLo and he thought it was gonna be out the window.
Exactly.
I think when
and at that time, CeeLo was fucking extremely hot.
My life, but I think Eminem trying to
It's
use
about numbers, man.
it's definitely about
It's
numbers.
about money, bro.
But
It's money.
I don't think he knew how to promote them. I'll just leave it like that.
And
And I
I think
think
promote himself. Like,
But you can't-
Bedstuy just said that.
Eminem.
Come on. Let's we're gonna get off this topic, man. It was a very good discussion.
Watch the Kamikaze interview. It's on YouTube.
I do want to do one thing before
broken in 4 parts, right?
They have the whole shit too.
Before we get off for Eminem and we jump into this next topic, man, I want to give you guys something called a speed round. I'm gonna give you guys 5 artists, and I'm gonna ask y'all simultaneously, and I want you guys to tell me if you think that Eminem will lose or if he would win in a battle.
So it's just
In
yes or no.
Eminem's current
Yes, he
state.
loses.
Yes
No,
or
he
no?
wins.
All right, here we
Hold
go.
on. Yes,
Ready?
yes, he loses.
Yes.
No, he wins.
No, he wins or he loses.
So,
wins.
it's yes.
You say wins is yes. He loses. He loses.
Okay.
Eminem, ready?
Yes.
Joel Ortiz,
Eminem's gonna win.
Lose.
Tekashi.
Lose. Nah, he's gonna. That's. I don't know if you can answer that. He'll kill Takashi.
I'm not gonna even answer that, bro. That's disrespect right there.
Hold on.
Tekashi would destroy Eminem. I just want to put that out there right now. No, I'm just playing.
Go ahead.
Big L in his prime, Eminem in his prime.
I don't think anybody can really fuck with Eminem in his prime.
Nobody. Eminem's the god, bro.
I don't know. I just gotta go talk.
He's the rap god, bro.
His prime.
There's nobody in this fucking category.
Nah, you know who I think would have
nobody.
you know who I think would have ate him up. Two people I think would have ate him up in their prime.
Yeah.
DMX
Oh,
and fucking Big Pun.
big. You there? That was gonna be my last one, man.
Big Pun and DMX.
You don't think Big Pun?
We don't know that. You know why?
DMX killed Jay?
What?
In a freestyle. It's known that he killed Jay.
He did.
We're not talking about
He
you.
did.
We're talking about
You don't
Okay.
think Big Pun? You don't think Big Pun will give Eminem?
honestly, I can't answer that because we don't know. We lost him too early. So you don't know how his evolvement would have been.
Fat Joe said.
Okay.
Fat Joe.
Fuck what anybody got to say.
You know
The man
Fat-
who got to say it is the one that's not here. The one that passed away.
You know Fat Joe was
So-
supposed to sign Eminem. I don't know if you guys know that. Fat Joe was the first guy to discover Eminem.
I don't know about that.
No,
I don't get into deep to that.
It's very well documented, and whatever he never did, because he said, you know, this. To be honest with you, he said that he didn't have confidence in this
Reporting
guy.
live from Bushwick.
Yeah. Well, you can look it up. You can YouTube it. I mean, you can Google it. Supposedly he said that, and when he had to be honest about it, he didn't think the guy was gonna make it. But he thought he was super nice, but he didn't think he was gonna make it, so that's why he decided. Plus, at the same time, he was learning about pun, so he went with pun.
Yo, look at this audio right
And
here.
even he said,
busy right
Well, you
here.
know, too.
even he said
Loud
that.
points.
He said that Eminem is the greatest lyricist ever.
He's the greatest of all time, bro. And nobody wants to. You know
Nah,
what? You know what?
he said
People
I ain't
keep
gonna lie.
saying that he is not because he's fucking white, bro. It's
I think he gets away with a lot of shit.
hip hop is black. We all fucking know that. Hip hop is black. So for a white man to come and be like, yo, I'm the fucking rap god, and you know what's crazy? He's the type of person that talks a lot of shit, but he backs all his shit. Understand?
Eminem gets a
He's the
pass.
fucking-
Backs
A
all
lot
that
of the
shit
songs
on
he
two
makes,
kill shots.
He
a lot-
is the
got
rap
shot.
god. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna beat him,
At the end of the day,
bro.
he gets a
Sorry.
pass too because he's white. Because he makes a lot of whack shit that because he's white, he gets a pass on. Because honestly, he got a lot of shit that you be like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah.
But you kind of can relate to it because you see where he comes from. So let's. I think we should move
Alright,
on.
man. We're gonna move on, man. That was the entertainment section, man. We're
Risky.
gonna.
Good job.
That was great. That was a great debate.
Okay.
Thank God. I didn't have to.
And
say
for
that
more of
on
the
that
week
because,
that I was gonna announce would be no fuck.
because I really didn't want to get into the argument and explain to you guys why Tekashi would destroy Eminem.
Come on,
Whatever,
bro,
man.
this guy, man.
We're gonna get into our
Shit.
final segment, man, because we already.
Hold on. Talking about hold on.
Shit.
I got something I gotta say. I don't even know how to say agenda. I always do this anyway because it's came to me. So I don't know if you guys heard about Russ.
Who the fuck is Russ?
Alright, Russ is a rapper out of Jersey. He's alright. His music is solid.
You talking about Russ, like what happens to the metal?
Yeah, his name is actually Russ. He's solid.
No, that's Rust. It's Rust.
No,
R-U-S-S.
Russ, like Russell
Like
Wilson,
he's
like
rusty.
Russell, but
Yeah.
Russ. So
Okay.
Russ had came out and he said, you know, that he didn't agree with these lean taking, pill popping rappers that they're bad for the kids and they're bad for hip hop. Smoke Perp told him. Smoke Perp is a guy who is known, obviously his name is Smoke Perp, known for drinking lean, tattoos on his face, blue hair, whatever.
Okay.
He came out and said, "Shut the fuck up." I
Damn.
think shut the fuck up or shut the fuck up because he's something like that. And then, you know, the picture that you have on your Instagram, your main picture is called an AV or Avi or something like that, right? AV or something like that.
AV, yeah, okay.
He then took Russ's sister and posted her picture as AV
Okay.
and left it there. So Russ hasn't said nothing. So recently at some festival, Westview or some festival or other, Smoke Perp is in the bathroom and Russ's entourage starts beating the brakes off him. Now my question to you guys is this. We were younger, right? We said, if you can't fight the fair one and you jump somebody, you're a fucking coward, right? That's what we said. When you got older, you were probably one of the people that would jump in. You hit my man, I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna hit your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Right? My question to you, because I was having a conversation with somebody,
A little faster, please.
is it gangster to get your peoples to fuck somebody up and you don't do shit? So I got a problem with you.
It's not gangster.
I gotta get you. Yo, do me a favor. Handle that. Is that bullshit or is that corny shit?
That's corny shit, bro.
It's corny shit? Okay, why you think it's corny shit?
I think it's corny shit because you know what? At the end of the day, people forget to realize that point across has been a one-on-one always. You don't see that shit no more. I got a problem with you. What happens? I'm walking to the supermarket. I get jumped by 5 dudes. Why? Because you corny. You ain't got the balls to do it yourself. Because you know why? You know I'm gonna fucking put you to sleep. That's it.
That's what smoke purpose after. They say, you know, I 407 to you guys.
Men ain't men. Men are fucking women. And the women are fucking men these days. You don't see
That's true.
20 fucking girls jumping on
women
a
are
woman.
more gangster. Yeah, I hear you.
It's all one-on-one.
But
everything you see on Instagram is all one-on-one. But the dudes, it's funny. 8 dudes stomping a poor fucking guy. That's some pussy shit.
But if you look at it,
That's some pussy shit. I hope I get jumped one day. Fuck that.
You hope to get
I
jumped?
hope. Because you know what? I'm gonna fuck all of them up one by one. I'm gonna do that James Bond shit. Look them all in the computer.
Rico
okay,
Bond.
what's up? Remember you jumping
Risky
motherfucker? Boom, 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 boom. Puerto Rico style,
Risky
boy.
sounds like he's gonna
Risky
stop
B.
a mother hole.
Risky B, the B is for Bond.
Nose.
Risky B, the B is for Bond. Risky
Fuck
Bond.
outta here.
I'll be the first one to put
Yo,
that
you
on
see
Twitter.
these scars?
Oh,
You
Risky
see these
B.
scars? This ain't because I want to be pretty, bro. This is like I was the
What
type
scars?
of person.
Yeah, so
I was the type of person. I'm the type of person that I
I
never ate shit, bro. Even if it was 3 people
Está
beating me up, bro, I
peleando
don't
en
give a fuck.
cacería,
But you know what I'll tell you
loco.
right now? In school, they would never fuck with me again because, yo,
Let me
I
be the
gotta get
first
into a
one
fight
to
with
tell
this
you,
guy.
you do not want to get jumped. I've been jumped.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
I've been jumped too. I've been jumped like 5
Not
times.
fun.
already,
What do you think? Is that
Everybody in New York's been
Gangsta-
jumped.
a
bro.
gangster
Come
move?
on.
That shit gangsters.
Gangsta
fuck.
move?
That's some
Let me
pussy
tell you
shit.
something, bro. I had niggas.
Second at it. Time it.
Fuck. 56, 40.
Damn,
Sorry,
Jack,
sorry.
that's all your fault, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta get
no,
us
no,
into
no,
these gangsta ass
Shit,
topics.
alright. Yeah, fellas, go
I
ahead.
had somebody, if I had somebody, man, if I had a few goons, bro, there's a couple of people I'll get jumped right now. One of them being them Trump supporters. in front of Trump.
One of them being risky beats. He wants to get jumped. Yo, guys, show what it is to get jumped.
Nah, man, I mean, listen, like I said, man, one-on-one, you want to shoot the fair, we shoot the fair. However, I think if you go as far as talk about my sister, you take
guys
it
are gonna
overboard.
kill me.
You take it.
I fucking pressed the space bar when I leave my hand, so I stopped the recording and I recorded it again.
Oh, so what that means?
Where do we stop? Where do we stop?
More words for me. That's all.
All right, all right.
Oh,
You go. Just edit this
And
part out right here.
that part is heard. That little conversation we had, like, it's gone. But it's all right because it wasn't that vital. It wasn't a real topic.
Nah,
Should we
we
bring
good.
the topic-
I'm bad. I just pressed
Should
the
we bring
space
it-
bar
should
by
we bring the
myself.
topic back,
No,
or-
no. We don't have to perfect it.
All right, so let's just get to the bottom
I
line.
think Risky understands how dumb he sounds.
I made a mistake. I fucked
Let's
up.
get, all right, so the bottom line is this is the gist of what I was saying. I'll repeat it, and then you guys give a brief comment as to risky. Pretty much, if I have a goon squad, right, I have people that are willing to defend me, and somebody disrespects me, and I send them at them, and I don't get my hands dirty. Am I a gangster for it, or am I a fucking coward? That's what I said. Risky again. Gangster coward. Just bottom line. Gangster coward.
What was it again?
All right, so I have a goon squad. Or goon squad. You guys don't know. I have friends that are ready to fight for me.
Okay, everybody knows what Goon Squad is, bro.
I know. I don't know because
Come on, Anchorman.
All right,
Get to the point.
whatever. So, and I get them to beat up somebody I'm having an issue with, and I don't do anything. I don't get my hands dirty. Is it gangster or am I coward?
You're a fucking coward, bro.
Yeah. What do you think?
You gangster, son.
Why? Why you hit the...
You gangster, bro.
You know why?
You know what?
I'm gonna lose
I'll
my
tell you
fucking
what. I got
voice in the show, too.
Nah. It depends on the situation. If you talk about my sister and I had the goons to come at you, I'm gonna come at you with everything possible. Especially if I got a lot to lose. As these kids sound like they have to lose. They're celebrities, right? They're A, B, C celebrities. Even though I didn't know about him, he got a lot to lose. And that's like to go back. MGK had a similar situation too. If you see, I don't know if I posted it. I don't think I did. MGK had an actor.
Yeah, he pushed it. He pushed that.
He went up to him.
He wasn't scared of that thing.
He wasn't. But at the end,
6'4", my man.
Yeah, I get it. But at the
do
end,
that.
that's what I'm saying. He could have came and beat the guy's ass, but what he did, he got his bouncers, his security detail that he pays for.
Tekashi too, by the way. Tekashi too. Recently, Tekashi had a concert.
Why get your hands dirty if you
and they beat him up. I don't think I'm gonna say like this. If I'm successful, if I got money, and I don't want my bags to stop coming, why would I get my hands dirty? At the same time, Russ never responded to this guy. He just saw him, and when he saw him, yo. So, do I think it's gangster? If I'm in the hood and somebody disrespects my sister, right? Well, or somebody disrespects somebody I love, then it's probably the best bet for me to go up to them and handle it myself. But if I'm a multi-millionaire or I'm an artist and I got goons, What the fuck you got the goals for?
Exactly.
Same thing happened Safari with Meek Mill. Yo, I'm not getting out the car. We'll take care of that. Man. So risky. I think if it's in the hood, if it's not in the hood, if it's a street thing or we're 1-on-1, then it's one thing. But when it's a famous thing,
I love 1-on-ones, bro.
I mean, everybody kind of loves 1-on-ones.
It's challenging, bro. Because you know why? You like to test yourself. You can win it or not.
And now people are making fun of him too because he said, yeah, all 70 of y'all got at me and I'm still here. And people were laughing like, nah, you got your ass or what? Yeah, but you got jumped.
Bro, but you know why? You fucking do it. But you know
got
what?
Jumped. You held his own. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. He got jumped. He held his own.
That shit ain't bad in the street, bro. Like I always tell people, bro, people always got too much fucking pride, especially Spanish, Latinos, blacks. You know, we have this pride of like, oh, I fucking won the fight. So what? You fucking lost or not? I'll tell you right now, the motherfucker ain't gonna fuck with you no more because you already he knows you throw down.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go through this process again. Yeah, I gotta fight this guy now, blah blah blah. But if you a pussy, you let yourself get fucking smacked, this and that, then what happens? Oh, here's the bird guy. Now that even intrigues them to fucking jump you and bully you.
Yep.
You know, you gotta stand your ground. You gotta stand for yourself, man.
That's the fact.
That's like Trump sent his goons to go after Puerto Ricans and they went after them.
So if everybody's running away from a fucking jumping, that doesn't mean you coward, man. That means you smart. You ain't stupid.
Yo, Lou, man, Lou, you gotta let this go,
Nah,
man.
I just thought
little
that
bit
was,
of beer over here.
That was to put a little joke in here to the situation because I've been bitter all week over this shit. Yeah, guys. We are out of time, man. Hold on. I got a little something to say. Can you lower that music real quick? Hold on. I got something to say real quick. Hold on. You gotta make me put the.
You got something to say. What is? Come on, this show with there's all these surprises and shit, man.
You should probably put them headphones on.
You want me to put the headphones on?
I don't understand, bro. This show has always got something new.
It's
like I don't know what's going on. Play my
music. Play me, Gene. Never.
What are you waiting for, bro?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't even know what's
Waiting
going on.
for me to say my name. So this guy here has been talking a lot of smack lately. I've been letting it slide. But at the end of this week, when Blind Furies is victorious, Bedstuy Lou, I'm gonna punk you. Oh yeah, dig it.
Yo, what the fuck? This is the 2-1 WWE or this is the 2-1?
It's so macho-y. Yeah.
I got fucking Stone Cold here to deal with. I got a fucking Randy Savage Macho Man.
Oh, y'all playing that?
Come
Y'all
on,
didn't
man.
tell me?
I didn't fucking know.
What? I was gonna do.
You rigged the playlist.
Just for
you
that.
You rigged my fucking playlist.
Just for that.
Macho.
I am gonna say that Macho. I was not even gonna mention. I was not even gonna mention the fact.
I don't want to deal with this shit, bro. I really don't want to deal with this shit.
Noah Syndergaard.
Come on,
Chris
man.
Sale.
We ain't gonna do
probably not gonna pitch a whole game.
We're gonna do best I know said so this week.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do best I said so this week.
All right.
I will say
talking
best
smack.
I said so for next week.
Macho's in the building. All right.
Macho, that was Macho syndrome. That's what that was,
right,
bro. That was not Macho.
Lucky I didn't bring in Elizabeth.
Yo, guys. Best I said so will be held to next week.
Oh, yo, listen. If Bedstuy, you hoping it'll be held to next week?
It's gonna be held.
It's either gonna be you're
gonna
gonna
be
hear.
next week.
Hey, you're gonna hear.
Best
What?
It's gonna
be Bedstuy's bottom line.
So the third
Oh, it's
segment
gonna
of
be
Best I said so
again.
will be delayed this week.
All right.
Due to those shenanigans.
Okay, we'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm your boy Bedstuy Lou.
We gotta play our music.
Check in to my
What he's doing though? Now he wants to do it fast.
Now he's back. Now he's back because Macho came out. But when he had Stone Cold, it was alright. But now that I gotta punk him, he wanna get mad.
Yeah, bro, this fucking guy.
Bro,
man,
we gotta let the
like,
theme music come in.
Cool. We was gonna
Come on, bro.
We said we was gonna keep our fantasy off the air. You did it. So you will suffer the
I
repercussions.
apologize for the technical difficulties, man.
It's
I don't know what's going on
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, I'm your boy Bedstuy Lou. To my right, Jack M. To my left, Risky B. Thank you for watching episode 15. Make sure you stay tuned. Do not go nowhere.
Subscribe.
Chris is going to take it away with some instructions.
Yo, everybody, please like and subscribe to our page. You know, hit the notification bell. That way you get notified with
Like my
future
glasses,
content.
like my macho
and please
glasses.
follow us on Instagram, which is always in the bottom, 2 to 1 show. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did creating it. We see you on the next one.
And I usually do the countdown, but I'm not going to do it because we're already 15 episodes in. That's going to take a long time. Peace, everybody!